Have you ever wondered how money was invented? Long before the intricate economies we navigate today, our ancestors operated on a simpler, yet complex in its own right, system known as barter. Barter, the direct exchange of goods and services, was humanity's first step towards a structured economy. Imagine a world where a fisherman could trade a portion of his catch for a basket of berries gathered by someone else. This method relied heavily on the double coincidence of wants. The unlikely scenario where each party has exactly what the other desires. However, barter had its challenges. What if the berry gatherer didn't want fish but needed a new spear instead? Such limitations highlighted the inefficiencies of the barter system, making everyday transactions not just a matter of supply, but also of matching precise needs. Thus, the need for a more efficient system gave birth to the concept of money. From barter to coins, money has taken various forms. Originally, goods were directly exchanged for other goods. This system, known as barter, had its limitations. Imagine trying to trade a cow for a sack of wheat. Not exactly convenient or precise, right? As societies grew more complex, the need for a more efficient means of trading became apparent. This led to the use of commodity money, items universally valued for other purposes besides just money. Shells, particularly cowries, became one of the earliest and most widespread forms of this money. Their small size, durability, and distinct appearance made them ideal for use as a medium of exchange. Salt was another such commodity, so valuable in fact that it was often used as currency. It's where we get the word salary from. However, these commodities still had limitations. They were not always easy to transport in large quantities, and their value could fluctuate based on availability. Enter the innovation of metal coins. Around 600 BCE, the Kingdom of Lydia, which is now part of modern-day Turkey, began to mint coins from electrum, a natural alloy of gold and silver. This was a groundbreaking development. Coins had several advantages over earlier forms of money. They were durable, portable, and most importantly, they had a standardized weight and value, which made trade simpler and more reliable. This standardization reduced the ambiguity in trade transactions, making it easier for merchants to do business with strangers without lengthy negotiations. The shift to coinage also enabled the expansion of economic activities. It facilitated trade over larger distances and between different cultures and economies. This was not just a technical improvement, it was a cultural revolution. Coins became symbols of power and authority, and they played a crucial role in the spread of civilizations and ideas. Coins revolutionized trade, paving the way for a more complex economic system. Imagine a world where carrying heavy coins is no longer necessary. This was the reality that began to unfold during the Tang dynasty in China, a remarkable period when the concept of paper money started to take shape. Back then, merchants and traders grew weary of the cumbersome nature of metal coins. The solution? A groundbreaking yet simple innovation: paper currency. The initial adoption of paper money wasn't just about convenience, it represented a profound shift in economic practices. By the time of the Song dynasty, this novel idea had transformed into an official monetary policy. The government began issuing paper notes that were backed by precious metals like gold and silver. This backing wasn't merely a matter of value, it was a crucial aspect of building trust among the users. The benefits of paper money were manifold. It was lighter, easier to transport, and could be produced in large quantities without the need for extensive mining and smelting of metals. This ease of production and transport facilitated trade over long distances, connecting vast parts of the world in a web of economic exchange that was previously unimaginable. As these paper notes gained popularity, they started to spread beyond the borders of China, carried along the Silk Road and by traders venturing to new lands. Other civilizations saw the practical advantages and began to adopt this form of currency, integrating it into their own economic systems. Paper money marked a new era in the evolution of currency, making trade easier and more widespread. But how did we go from paper to digital? The late 20th century marked a pivotal moment in the history of money. As the world embraced technology, the financial sector wasn't left behind. Electronic banking emerged as a groundbreaking innovation, transforming the way we accessed and managed our funds. The first major stride towards digitalization was the introduction of automated teller machines, better known as ATMs, in the 1960s. These machines made it possible for people to withdraw cash, and later, to make deposits outside the confining hours of bank branches. This convenience was just the beginning. As the decades rolled by, the financial landscape saw another revolution: credit cards. Initially introduced as a tool for the affluent, credit cards democratized over time, becoming a staple in wallets worldwide. They enabled people to make purchases on credit, paying back at later dates, thus smoothing personal cash flow and enhancing purchasing power. But the real game changer came with the advent of the internet. The late 1990s and early 2000s witnessed the rise of online banking. This innovation allowed individuals to manage their finances from the comfort of their homes or, while on the move, using personal computers and, eventually, smartphones. Online banking included features like transferring money, paying bills, and viewing transaction history, all at one's fingertips. Moreover, the internet era also saw the birth of e-commerce platforms, which changed how we shopped. The ability to purchase goods from different parts of the world without leaving one's home was not just novel, it was revolutionary. Financial transactions became quicker, borders seemed to dissolve, and the global marketplace expanded tremendously. E-commerce required a secure and efficient way to manage transactions, leading to the development of various payment gateways and digital wallets. These tools offered enhanced security features to protect users against fraud, making online shopping safer and more appealing. Digital transactions offered unprecedented convenience, reshaping our shopping and spending habits. Now let's dive into the world of cryptocurrency. As we stepped into the 21st century, a groundbreaking innovation emerged that would redefine the concept of money: cryptocurrency. It all began with Bitcoin, the first decentralized digital currency introduced in 2009 by an individual or group under the pseudonym Satoshi Nakamoto. Bitcoin, and the myriad of cryptocurrencies that followed, operate on a technology called blockchain. Imagine blockchain as a digital ledger that is completely public and incredibly secure. Each transaction is recorded in a block and linked to the previous one, forming a continuous chain. This technology ensures that every transaction is transparent and immutable. Once it's on the blockchain, it cannot be altered or deleted. This revolutionary system offers a level of security and transparency that traditional banking systems have struggled to match. Cryptocurrencies are decentralized. They are not controlled by any government or central authority. This decentralization challenges the conventional banking model and offers people more control over their own money. Moreover, cryptocurrencies can be a boon for financial inclusion. They make it possible for anyone with internet access to engage in global commerce without needing a traditional bank account. This is particularly transformative in underbanked regions of the world. Despite facing volatility and regulatory scrutiny, the adoption of cryptocurrencies continues to grow. They are not just a form of investment but are increasingly being used for everyday transactions and cross-border trade. Cryptocurrency continues to challenge the traditional notions of money, offering a new form of financial independence. So what does the future hold for money? As we venture further into the 21st century, the trajectory of money continues to bend towards digital innovation. The rise of digital currencies is reshaping how we think about financial exchanges. Imagine a world where Bitcoin or its descendants could become as commonplace as the dollar bills in your wallet today. Governments around the world are grappling with the challenges and opportunities presented by these digital assets. Some are exploring the creation of their own digital currencies, known as central bank digital currencies, or CBCs. These government-backed digital currencies could offer the stability of traditional money with the efficiency of blockchain technology. Meanwhile, the trend towards cashless societies is accelerating. Countries like Sweden and South Korea are leading the charge, significantly reducing their reliance on physical cash. This shift isn't just about convenience, it's a transformation in how security and privacy are managed in financial transactions. As technology evolves, so too will the ways in which we define and use money. From bartering with livestock to paying with digital coins, money has come a long way. Let's take a moment to recap this incredible journey. Initially, the exchange of goods and services was direct. Livestock, grains, and later precious metals facilitated trade, setting the groundwork for more complex economic systems. As societies evolved, so did the forms of money. The introduction of minted coins made transactions simpler and more standardized. This innovation boosted trade across vast empires, knitting the world closer together through commerce. The leap to paper money, initially an IOU from one trader to another, revolutionized the concept of value. making it easier to carry and transact large sums. The digital age introduced electronic transactions, further simplifying and speeding up the exchange process, leading to our current era of cryptocurrencies, a form of money that is not just digital but decentralized, promising a new horizon of financial freedom and security. Money, in its many forms, has not just been a medium of exchange, but a catalyst for human progress.